professional wrestling has long been a realm where larger-than-life personas collide, creating a tapestry of characters and moments that captivate audiences across generations. Among these luminaries, one name that stands out as a trailblazer and cultural icon is Sylvester Ritter, better known to wrestling fans worldwide as the Junkyard Dog. Rising to prominence in the 1970s and 1980s, JYD's charisma, strength, and connection with fans made him a transformative figure in the sport's history. Welcome to Wrestling with Me, the ultimate destination for wrestling fans. Get ready to dive into the world of high-flying action, jaw-dropping moments, and all the drama inside the squared circle. Whether you're here for legendary matches or in-depth analysis, this is the place to be. Don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell to stay in the loop as we bring you the best wrestling content every week. Sylvester Ritter was born on December 13, 1952, in Wadesboro, North Carolina. Before stepping into the squared circle, Ritter was an accomplished athlete. He played football at Fayetteville State University, where he earned All-American honors and graduated with a degree in political science. His athleticism and imposing physique naturally transitioned into professional wrestling, a sport that combined physical prowess with dramatic storytelling. Ritter began his wrestling career in the mid-1970s, wrestling under various personas in regional promotions. However, it wasn't until he adopted the Junkyard Dog moniker in the late 1970s that his career skyrocketed. The character of a fan-tumble, no-nonsense brawler who often carried a chain to the ring was inspired by Ritter's rugged charisma and resonated deeply with fans. JYD's ascent to wrestling superstardom occurred during his tenure with Mid-South Wrestling, a promotion led by Bill Watts. Debuting in the late 1970s, Junkyard Dog quickly became one of the most popular stars in the territory. His natural charisma, backed by his powerhouse wrestling style, made him an instant fan favorite. What truly set JYD apart was his ability to connect with audiences on a personal level. Wrestling fans, particularly African-American audiences in the South, saw JYD as a hero, a rare representation of strength and dignity in an era where such portrayals were scarce. His feuds with heels like Ted DiBiase and the Fabulous Freebirds were legendary, combining compelling storylines with high-octane action. The Junkyard Dog's impact extended beyond the wrestling ring. At a time when racial tensions were still a significant issue in America, JYD became a unifying figure. His popularity transcended racial and cultural boundaries, drawing diverse crowds to arenas and bridging gaps between communities. JYD's charisma and relatability also made him a merchandising phenomenon. Action figures, t-shirts, and other memorabilia bearing his likeness flew off shelves, making him one of the first wrestlers to achieve mainstream marketability outside the ring. His success paved the way for future stars to achieve similar crossover appeal. In the mid-1980s, Junkyard Dog joined the World Wrestling Federation, which was experiencing a meteoric rise in popularity thanks to the vision of Vince McMahon. While JYD's star power remained evident, his WWF tenure didn't quite reach the heights of his Mid-South wrestling days. Nevertheless, he remained a beloved figure, engaging in memorable feuds with the likes of King Holly Race and Greg the Hammer Valentine. JYD's charisma continued to shine in the WWF, where he was often positioned as a heroic figure for younger fans. His signature moves, such as the thump, which is a powerful power slam, and his unique ability to engage audiences through humor and physicality ensured his enduring appeal. Despite his immense popularity, JYD's career faced challenges in the late 1980s. Issues with weight and personal struggles, including substance abuse, began to take a toll on his in-ring performance. By the early 1990s, JYD's appearances in major promotions became sporadic, and he transitioned to independent wrestling circuits. While his later years in wrestling didn't match the heights of his earlier career, JYD's contributions to the industry remain undeniable. His influence on African-American wrestlers and fans was profound, inspiring a new generation of performers to pursue their dreams in the wrestling world. Despite his immense popularity, JYD's career began to face significant challenges in the late 1980s. Weight issues and mounting personal struggles started to affect his in-ring performance. Chief among these struggles was his battle with substance abuse, an issue that plagued many professional wrestlers during this era. The grueling wrestling schedule, combined with the physical toll of performing and the pressures of fame, often led performers to seek solace in drugs and alcohol, and JYD was no exception. Reports suggest that JYD's reliance on substances, including cocaine, intensified as his career progressed. This addiction not only impacted his health but also strained his relationships within the wrestling community. Promoters and colleagues began to notice a decline in his reliability and in-ring abilities. His performances became inconsistent, and his once boundless energy seemed diminished. As the 1990s began, JYD's appearances in major promotions grew sporadic. He transitioned to wrestling on the independent circuit, where his star power still drew fans, but the performances were a shadow of his prime years. Unfortunately, his struggles with addiction continued to hinder his ability to fully reclaim his place in the spotlight. Tragically, Sylvester Ritter's life came to an untimely end on June 2, 1998. While returning from his daughter's high school graduation in North Carolina, Ritter was involved in a single-car accident on Interstate 20 in Mississippi. He was only 45 years old. His death shocked the wrestling world, as fans and colleagues mourned the loss of a man who had once been a beacon of hope and inspiration. JYD's passing served as a somber reminder of the toll that wrestling's demanding lifestyle can take on its performers. The combination of physical wear and tear, mental stress, and substance abuse has claimed the lives of many wrestlers far too soon, and JYD's story became emblematic of this broader issue. Despite these struggles, JYD's legacy has endured. In 2004, he was posthumously inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, a recognition of his groundbreaking career and the indelible mark he left on the industry. During the ceremony, fellow wrestlers and fans celebrated his contributions, remembering the charisma and heart that defined his performances. JYD's legacy is evident in the success of modern African-American wrestlers who have followed in his footsteps. Stars like Booker T, Kofi Kingston, and Big E have often cited JYD as an inspiration, acknowledging the barriers he broke down and the path he paved for greater representation in professional wrestling. The Junkyard Dog was more than just a wrestler. He was a cultural icon, a trailblazer, and a hero to millions. Through his magnetic charisma, athletic prowess, and unwavering connection with fans, JYD carved out a legacy that remains etched in the annals of professional wrestling history. His story is a testament to the power of representation and the enduring appeal of larger-than-life heroes who inspire us to dream big and fight hard, both in and out of the ring. Well, that's all we've got time for today, and a big thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our future content. See you in the next video.